There is one thing in hair care that I believe changed my hair forever. It saved me tons of money, time, and my nerve system. And that's what this video is about. Hello and welcome to my beauty corner. Today I got super inspired with the comment section of my previous hair care video. There were tons of questions. How often do I wash my hair? How often do I apply serum? Do I apply serum before or after hair cream? And even though I tried to answer all these questions, it doesn't make much sense because I'm not always following the same exact instructions, and this puts me in a position where I just can't answer your questions. You're probably thinking, how the hell you can maintain your hair like healthy, shiny, moistured all this time without following certain routines? And my answer is I use hair intuition. What is hair intuition and why do you need it? I would call it superpower. This inside feeling when you certainly understand if this product exactly that you see on the shelf in the store is for you or not for you. When you watch hair care video with new trendy stuff and you understand if this gonna be good for your hair or not. But even though it sounds like a superpower, it's actually super achievable. I think you can get it like in 1 week if you really want to. Around 6 years ago, I was so hair blind. When people would tell me apply oil on my scalp, I would apply oil on my scalp. I would not question anything. I was spending so much money for the new products because I would get something with someone's recommendation. It would not work for me because we are so unique. It doesn't matter how much my hair looks like yours visually, we will never have the same hair. We live in the different countries, we have a different diet, we have a different lifestyle, we have a different amount of protein every single day, which is main source for building healthy, strong hairs. Hello! And even though you will follow the same exact steps that I use for my hair, it doesn't mean that it will work the same. We're going through hormonal changes, we're moving from place to place, we're changing our diets, and it's a lot of factors that affect in our hair. So you always need to understand what is working exactly for you. Okay, before building intuition, any intuition, not only in hair care, you need to understand your base. And that's exactly what happened to me. 6 years ago, I started the big process of analyzing my hair and learning everything I can about my hair. What is the type of my hair? What is the type of my scalp? How much oil production is happening? How is oil production changing according to what I eat and my hormonal cycle, my menstrual cycle? For example, I can definitely tell you that when I'm on the period, I need to wash my hair more often. Doesn't mean that you need to go like study biology, understand everything about hair. If you want, you can, but it's really not necessary because you need just little core information about your hair like for daily basis. Most important is your hair type and your scalp type. This is incredibly boring information. What I did, not to blabber too much, I created a guide for those who don't know how to understand their scalp type and their hair type, and you can go and do all the testing, all basic information of self-research for your hair that you will need, like nothing else. This is the base. Like after you can go research more, go deeper, but this is the bare minimum that you have to know about your hair. It also has guidelines and recommendations for every hair type. Here is a really important note. Your hair type and scalp type can change because of hormonal imbalances or health problems. So straight hair can all of a sudden become wavy and an oily scalp can become dry and irritated. So try to analyze your hair often. I would recommend you to testing every year to adjust your routine and implement new care strategies. And now when you know the all basic information about your hair, it's time to build your intuition. The process is super simple. Repeat and analyze. Repeat and analyze. More data you analyze, better your intuition, better feeling you get about your hair. Start with the minimum amount of products, only shampoo and conditioner. Just make sure to spread conditioner correctly, not just like applying it randomly, but actually going with brush through all hairs. So conditioner would apply on all your hair and not only on different parts. And then analyze how your hair feels. Is it still dry? Is it getting okay? Is it glossy? Is it shiny? Oh, it looks dry. Okay, then it means that your hair needs something else. Now you add hair cream. Does your hair looks better? Yeah, it looks pretty nice. But in 2 hours it's dry again. Oh my god, you need something else. The same about your scalp. Wash your hair with 1 shampoo round and analyze. Was it enough? How does your scalp feel? If it wasn't enough, you will notice not enough volume and kind of still oily look. In this situation, you should do 2 shampoo rounds next time. And if this won't be enough, already add scrubs or silicone brush. That's exactly how I built my hair layering routine that I was showing in the previous hair care video, because I was just kept applying, and for my hairs it was just never enough. They never looked glossy, shiny, moisture. They were always looking dry and frizzy, and nothing was working because they were so damaged. And if I would listen what people telling me online that like applying so much product is gonna overweight your hair, no, it will overweight your hair, but it will not overweight my hair, because my hair was extremely damaged. Right now my hair is super healthy. This is already my natural color, and I don't apply 5-6 layers anymore because my hair is not damaged anymore. So I literally not following that hair routine that I showed in previous videos. I use shampoo, conditioner and hair serum. That's it. Most of the time my hair feels fine. Some days if I feel that my hair is still a little dry, then I add another layer of hair cream, and that's it. If your hair is super dry and need 5 layers of moisturizing, don't listen to anybody. If your hair is super oily and you get a lot of build up in your hair, don't worry if you need to wash your hair 3 times. It's completely okay and normal. Some people can have normal ends but oily scalp, other people will have normal ends but dry scalp, and for everybody recommendations will be super different. So next time you will see somewhere hair scalp scrub that's supposed to scrub your hair, you need to ask yourself, do you actually need this? Will it actually benefit you? Is it something wrong with your scalp? Does your scalp feel like it has a lot of buildup that actually not going away and blocking your hair from growing? Or for your scalp is really enough to wash your hair just twice and that's it? I have super sensitive skin on my head, and I can't use this like scrub with like little pokey things because it's literally damaging my scalp. So I like use the silicone brush instead. Usually I was using my nails, but now I don't have nails, so I'm using silicone brush to remove all the buildups if I need to, if I feel that I need to, because sometimes I feel that I don't need to. You understand it, right? So hair care is not certain routine that you're repeating and repeating and repeating. It's something that you're feeling and adjusting every time while your health is changing, while your hormonal levels is changing, while your environment is changing, and you just know what your hair needs and you adjust accordingly with that. Download this guide to understand your hair better. I try to put as much useful information as possible there, and I will see you in the next video. Love yourself. Bye.